Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video will contain a lot of spoilers for Season 10 March of the Oni, so please, if you don't want to see spoilers, I advise you to leave this video. So yeah, if everyone's gone who doesn't want to see spoilers, we are going to be talking about why I think Garmadon will turn good in Ninjago Season 10, and there are a variety of reasons why I do think this will happen, and I'm going to try to explain them. So this is more of an argument type video. I'm going to make the claim that Garmadon will turn good in Ninjago Season 10, based on stuff that we've already seen in the season so far, and some other sources as well. So yeah, pretty much I do think that Garmadon's fate at the end of Season 10 will be that he will turn good. In episode 96, we saw him looking at his old photo of his redeemed self, and he kind of hesitated for a bit. He kind of had a poker face. You couldn't really tell what his emotions were when he was looking at this image of himself. And yeah, so that was in episode 96, but then he did throw it aside, and it seemed that he was still evil then. But we fast forward to episode 97, The Fall, in which he gets reprimanded by Lloyd after feeling no sensitivity for the loss of Cole. He does get reprimanded by Lloyd, and yeah, so after that, we get a scene where he is in the room by himself, and he looks at his old image of his redeemed self. And I do want to explain why I think this scene will suggest that he is turning good. So the scene had a lot of remedies of Garmadon's theme, but more soft-hearted and more friendly versions. You know, Garmadon's theme typically sounds very ominous, very evil, but the renditions that we did see in episode 97 in that one particular scene were a lot lighter, and yeah, so yeah, I do think that Garmadon will turn good. I mean, that scene kind of set it up for Garmadon turning good. I mean, his evil music wasn't playing. It's kind of soft. It was really pretty, actually. I really loved what they did. They did a rendition of the Sons of Garmadon theme and Garmadon's theme himself, and I think it was done really well for the most part. But yeah, all that aside, the actual scene itself, he does ask Vinny, the news reporter, what is the meaning of life besides survival, and Vinny gives him an answer, and I mean, Garmadon doesn't really say no to it. He does contemplate it. We see him kind of wondering for a little bit, but then he does sigh and says, indeed, and we see him kind of contemplating that afterwards. He just sits there after Vinny leaves the room, and he looks at his old image, and that's the end of the scene. We just see him looking at his old image and, you know, just studying it. So I do think that this definitely does suggest that he could be turning good. Now, another thing I do want to take a look at, today we've been getting these March of the Oni posters recently, and today we got Garmadon's March of the Oni poster. And all the posters have an iconic line at the bottom. We had Jay, who was asking the ultimate question, and Kai holding the fate of Ninjago in his hands, and Wu, a master, preparing for the end. But Garmadon's actually in this image right here. One Oni must choose sides. So yeah, I think this represents him picking between going with his fellow Oni or proving his allegiance to the ninja, because of course he is closely linked to the ninja. His son and his brother, of course, are part of this ninja team. So I think this does refer to him having to make a choice as to where his allegiance lies. And I think that at the end of the season, he could turn good, and he could probably be purified and go back to his human state. Maybe the defeat of the Oni or something will purge that from his system. And of course, since the Oni masks were the things that brought him back, maybe that could have something to do, and that could probably turn him good. But yeah, this is why I do think that Garmadon will turn good at the end of the season. And we will find out what exactly will happen to him when the episode airs this Friday. So I'm looking very forward to it, and I would be really glad if Garmadon returned in his sensei form. I mean, we didn't really see much of him as a sensei. We saw 2 seasons, and then that's all really. So I think that would be really cool. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone you know, and I will see you next time.